Hello indie game lovers, nerds and nerdettes, my name is Feniks and this is Indie Game News. Today we look at TYCOON genre. Please take your time and stay focused for next few minutes. You can find the links to all covered games in the video description. Feel free to pause at any time. I cover other genres as well, so give my channel a look afterwards. As always, we're going to start with the updates of already released games. Terroir have seen few updates this month, entering the version 1.10 on the 30th of August. You will be given a chance to choose your difficulty level when you start new game. There are 3 modes, easy, normal and challenging. Each mode will give you different starting budget and the chances that pests, rot and overexposure occur. Game also reworks the way you interact with wine distributors and rework reputation system. We'll see addition of Castelfiore Institute of Viticulture and Oenology awards. It happens every 4 years and the awards for the best wine across several categories. Winning awards grants you increase in the price of your wine as well as renowned bonuses. For those of you who have never heard of this game before, Terroir is a 3D tile-based tycoon game where you manage your own vineyard. In Terroir, you'll grow a variety of different grapes, craft your wine and expand and manage your chateau, all the while dealing with the weather and events that can either make or break your business. Feel free to check my first impression video on this game. Rise of Industry have entered Alpha 2 version of the game. We will see revamped graphics featuring new terrain, particles and lightning. Developers have added new resources of fish and oil, both available from the ocean. We will see changes in logistic AI, addition of the new trucks, tunnels and bridges, and many more buildings, as well as some changes to UI. Rise of Industry is an industrial tycoon simulator game with the advanced AI-driven economy. Every town has its own mayor and council that makes autonomous decisions and constantly changes the economic landscape, which creates a living and breathing world, currently available on itch.io as early access. Time to move to recent releases. Interstellar Transport Company has been released on the 16th of August and received very respectable 89% positive review score on Steam out of 74 reviews submitted. I had the pleasure of playing multiplayer game with vanilla PC strategy on the channel, so feel free to give him a look afterwards. In this game you build the galactic transportation empire and supply humanity with everything it needs to colonize the stars. In this tycoon game, you will grow your company from the local transport agency into the interstellar logistic behemoth. A single player versus AI, as well as online multiplayer. Game features markets with constantly changing prices depending on the laws of supply and demand. Flexible route planner, allowing you to customize your delivery routes as well as procedurally generated galaxies with up to 100 solar systems. From my experience, single player is already very playable state, and the developers are constantly adding new features to the early access products. We have seen few big patches released already. Keep your eyes on this title, and as always with the early access products, do your own research before you commit. Startup Company released on Steam Early Access on the 11th of August, and has received 79% positive review score out of nearly 600 reviews submitted. Startup Company is a business simulator sandbox game. You play as a CEO of newly formed software company. With the empty bank account you are forced to complete clients' contracts. But as soon as you get enough money, you will be able to start competing against the largest tech giants, building your very own products and services. In this tycoon game, you will be able to build and design your own office, compete for contract work with other companies, access the unique crafting system for software, with your ability to merge multiple components into modules and then create the whole products. Finally, you will be forced to look after your own products and services, staying competitive on quality and marketing. Okay guys, time for announcements. Airport CEO release has been postponed till later September. Annoying as it may be for those like me who have been waiting for this game for over a year, I for one welcome this delay with optimism. Developers have discovered a bug, and rather than sticking with so popular release and now and fix later approach, they decided to postpone project until it's more stable. Anyway, for those of you who haven't heard of this game for some reason, Airport CU is 2D tycoon and management game in development for PC and Mac, where you take the seat as a CEO of your own airport. You will build the airport's infrastructure with everything from runways and taxis, gateways and tarmac, to constructing terminals with check-ins, security restaurants and shopping. You will manage the business perspective of the airport by hiring employees and executives, making deals with airline companies and making sure the ends meet by keeping an eye on the budget and resources. Developers release weekly blog on their progress and are extremely committed to quality of their products, which is a nice thing to see in the early access world. I am hoping that this delay is the last one we'll see and the game arrives on early access later this month. I will of course report on the progress when it happens. Once again, because this is a strongly hyped and anticipated product, please do your own research before committing to buying via early access route. We have a treat for all the fans of Anno series. Anno 1800 have been announced. The game, as the title suggests, comes back to its historical roots. The new Anno should combine the strengths of classic titles with the new possibilities coming from developers' experience with the latest games. Developers have acknowledged that many players enjoyed the first hours of Anno 2205, but were missing complexity, replayability and challenge, known for veterans of the series. With that in mind, developers have promised to focus on rich and complex gameplay, while making the game still accessible for new fans. With Anno 1800, the series not only returns to historical roots, but also delivers full Anno package on day one, including many of the features that longtime fans missed in the Anno 2205, such as sandbox mode, physical goods, classic Anno multiplayer, randomly generated maps, trade routes and military fully integrated into the main game. Developers have promised to implement the live feedback sessions via Discord, regular blog and video updates. It is all to allow the fans to influence the development process. The game is planned for the winter next year. Our final announcement comes from the Frontier Development, creators of the Planet Coaster. Developers decided to follow on their hugely successful TYCOON and announce the works on the Jurassic World Evolution. As you can probably guess from the title, this is Jurassic Theme Park TYCOON. Jurassic World Evolution evolves the player's relationship with the Jurassic World film franchise. It is placing them in control of operations of legendary island, Isla Nublar, and the surrounding islands of the Mortis Archipelago. The players will build their own Jurassic World as they bioengineer new dinosaur breeds and construct attractions, containment and research facilities. At the moment we don't have many details about the game, but the developers have announced it will be released on the PC, PlayStation and Xbox during summer next year. I am optimistic that the developers will deliver great gameplay and amazing size for the players with this title, considering the previous products. However, Planet Coaster, at least for me, was lacking on the management side of things. Nevertheless, I will continue to keep an eye on this product and report on the progress as the more information is being released. Okay guys, this is it in this month indie game news. If you know of any game that should be featured in the next month update or you release the game yourself, please contact me at writetoFeniks@gmail.com or tweet to me at Feniks_gaming. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Nerds and Nerdettes, my name is Feniks and it was a pleasure to have you here. Take care.